was trouble in the pastor. I was finding myself with temptation that was so severe that I felt like I was going to fail God and blow the ministry, bring despair upon my family, bring brokenness in my relationship with the Lord. And I was so grieved by this temptation that was in my head that I took one day and I drove my car about 2.5 hours out into the woods. And I was out in the woods, and as I was there, I just began to cry out to God. It was something like this. It was, Father, I can't live this life. It's too much. This thing that's in my head, it's going to bring me down. I'm going to bring reproach to the church, the new church that I'm in, that you're blessing. And I'm going to bring failure to my wife, my child. I had one child at the time. She's now 50. But I had one child at the time. And I was so burdened. And I tell you, as sure as I'm standing here, and I want you to hear me, because the message that you heard today, the message that you heard from this last gentleman that preached, he talked about Christ being in you, right? That was the message. He talked about Christ being in you. You know what happened is I'm crying out in the woods to the Lord, and I'm saying, God, I can't live this life. This is what I heard. The Holy Spirit spoke to me, and he said, John, that's what I've been waiting for you to say. Now let me live my life through you. And that's when God revealed his Son in me to live his life through me, as me, for others. Because my life is not my own. His lordship and his kingly authority over our life is what compels us to walk in this life by the faith of the Son of God who died and gave himself for us. Galatians 2:20. I was crucified with Christ, nevertheless I live, yet it's not I. Come on, say it's not I, but it's Christ living his life in me. Isn't that amazing? That's why when we pick up this book and it says it's finished, it's finished. And that finished work in life of Christ is what he desires all of his believers to come into. See, there's lots of people that say they believe, but they don't be living what it is they say they believe. Did you catch that? Because what you truly believe, and if you were to look at the Greek or even the Aramaic word belief, it means to trust in, to rely upon, and to obey. And to walk in that dimension of life.